What are the new Inherited IRA (RMD) rules from Secure Act? Imagine inheriting an IRA and wondering how the rules have changed since the new laws. The Secure Act and its update, Secure Act 2.0, brought big shifts to how you handle required minimum distributions from inherited IRAs. These rules are especially important for seniors managing retirement income. Before these laws, beneficiaries could stretch out withdrawals over their lifetime, which meant smaller annual RMDs and more tax deferral. But now, most beneficiaries face a different game plan. Starting with the main change, if you inherited an IRA after January 1, 2020, you are generally required to withdraw all the money within 10 years of the original owner's death. This is called the 10-year rule. It replaces the old method of stretching distributions over your lifetime. So, instead of taking small RMDs each year, you need to plan for a full withdrawal by the end of the 10th year. However, the IRS delayed the start of annual RMDs from these inherited IRAs until 2025. That means, from 2025 onward, you must take at least one RMD each year during that 10-year period. If you miss these withdrawals, you could face penalties. The goal is to get the entire account emptied within 10 years, but you can choose how and when to take the distributions during that time. Certain beneficiaries are exceptions to this rule. These are called eligible designated beneficiaries. They include surviving spouses, minor children of the deceased until they reach the age of majority, disabled individuals, chronically ill persons, and those not more than 10 years younger than the original owner. These beneficiaries can still stretch out distributions over their lifetime, giving them more flexibility. Spouses who inherit IRAs have special options. They can treat the IRA as their own, delaying RMDs until they reach the required beginning age, or keep it as an inherited IRA and take RMDs over their lifetime. If the spouse had already started RMDs before death, the surviving spouse can continue taking RMDs based on their own life expectancy or follow the 10-year rule. The rules also apply to Roth IRAs, but since Roth distributions are tax-free if qualified, the impact is less for tax purposes. Still, the 10-year rule applies, meaning the account must be fully distributed within that period. For seniors inheriting IRAs after 2019, it's important to plan ahead. You should be aware of the 10-year deadline and the new requirement to take annual RMDs starting in 2025. Understanding whether you qualify as an eligible beneficiary can help you decide whether to stretch out distributions or take the full amount within 10 years. Consulting with a financial advisor can help you manage these rules and optimize your retirement income. In short, the Secure Act and Secure Act 2.0 have changed the way most beneficiaries handle inherited IRAs. The old stretch method is mostly gone, replaced by the 10-year rule and mandatory annual RMDs starting in 2025. Knowing these rules helps you plan better and avoid penalties while making the most of your inherited retirement funds.